Hey, it's Dan again with Park Multimedia. Today I want to talk to you about IGTV. I recently wrote a post about IGTV and sort of where I think it's going to go, but this isn't about that. This is for how do we get video into IGTV? More specifically, for those of us who are sort of stubborn, how do we get our landscape video into IGTV? Now, I know a lot of folks are like, well, but it's a vertical format. You should shoot and edit it in vertical, blah, 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 blah. That's all great and good. But what if you're a filmmaker or someone who shoots widescreen and wants to share that on IGTV, or you've got some old content that was never meant to be seen vertically, and if you cut the sides off, you're not going to be able to see the whole screen. So what I want to do for you today is show you, I'm going to use MPEG Stream Clip, but show you a quick way to go through and edit your video so that it will end up flipping the right way, so that when you go to upload to IGTV, it's all set and ready to go, all right? So what we're going to do is I'm going to use MPEG Stream Clip again, like I said, and if you're using any other media encoder, it will most likely work the exact same way. If you, for some reason, can't find these things in your encoder, let me know, and we will, I can help you out that way. So what you're going to do is you're going to load your footage into MPEG Stream Clip the way you normally would. Now, again, MPEG Stream Clip is just an encoder and a compressor. I use Final Cut X to export, to edit everything. And when I export, I always export out the full res version of it. And then I come into MPEG Stream Clip as a means of compressing it down to what I need. And so I just like it that way, so I have a full res copy that I can always go back to. And I've got the compressed copy, and I can make multiples for depending on where I want to go. All right? So we've got our video loaded in here. This is just a little commercial I made a while ago. We're going to export as MPEG 4. All right. Now, I did a blog also as well on how to set up these settings. I like MPEG Stream Clip because the settings never change, and it always seems to work as far as being accepted into Facebook, into YouTube, into Instagram. Wherever I'm going, these settings work, and there's very little compression done by the servers that I'm going to. So what we're going to do is we're going to set our quality at 100. We're going to leave, for now, the unscaled set at the 1920 by 1080. We don't need to worry about any of those things up here. In the data rate, we're going to limit this to 1500, all right? And so this gives us a data rate, gives us the quality. But now what we need to do is we need to come down to this part of the screen here, and we're going to go in and we need to rotate this, all right? So we're going to rotate it to 90 degrees clockwise, all right? So now what we've done is we've taken our video, we've encoded it the right way so that it comes out at the quality that we want, and then we've said the video we want it to flip. Now, if we stopped right here, and I'll go through and show you real quick, and said that this was going to be all it was, you're going to see that there's an issue in that, call this IGTV test, that if you export it, you look over here, you flip the video, but you're only getting the center portion. All right? And so what's happening there is you've rotated the video, but you haven't allowed for figuring out that you're going from what is 1920 by 1080 wide to 1080 by 1920. And so this is done. Like I said, and we'll bring this up real quick, and you'll see that this is specifically not what you wanted. It looks like back in the day when you'd go through and watch things. I don't want the audio, just play real quick. There we go. Stop. There you go. Back in the day when you'd watch standard definition television on a widescreen television, this is what you would get. That's not what you're looking for. So to fix this, what we're going to do, come back in here. We're going to export as an MPEG 4, our 1500 at 100% up there. We're going to come down, and we've got this rotated. Now what we need to do is we're going to crop this, all right? Now I did the math for you, and the way it works is this. If you're at 1920 wide by 1080 high, and, well, you're at 1920 wide by 1080 high, and then you're flipping, so that now you're at 1080 high by 1920. That came out backwards, didn't it? No. Yeah, you're at 1920 high and you're at 1080 wide, as opposed to 1920 wide, sorry. So what happens is you got to figure out the math. And so it's as simple as subtracting 1920 from 1080. The difference is 840. So if we split that, right, and it doesn't make sense, but trust me, if we split that, all right, so at the top, we need to make the top 420 larger and the bottom 420 larger. That will then take that 1080 and make it 1920. So we're going to go negative 420 and negative 420. Now for the left and right, again, that's this wide now. We want to add 420 to each side. I think I did these backwards. We'll find out. Did I do this backwards? We're going to find out real quick. We're going to do a test. Insta with IG. Nope, I did them right. There we go. And so now you see what happens. And so what we've done is we've said 1080 is the height. We want to take the top and bottom and extend it out an extra 420. And then the left and right is at 1920. We want to crop those in 420, thus making it the smaller size. And so what you get now is a video that has been flipped, and you've adjusted the cropping on it so that when you watch your video, it shows up the way it's supposed to on Instagram. And so you can go in, stop it, and grab any of the videos that you already have and go through and simply do this. Now, one of the other nice features with MPEG Stream Clip is that you can now come in here. We're going to export this again. Now, it's already down here, but you can make it as a preset. So I've already gone through and saved IGTV. But all you would do is you would just hit New, name the preset to whatever you want it to be, and then save it. And so that you always have it in there. And so I've got an IGTV, I've got an upload, I've got an IG feed already pre-done. And that's what's really nice about MPEG Stream Clip. It allows you to save those. And so, but again, so that you don't have to go back in here and remember this each and every time. And so again, all you're doing is you have to rotate it the 90 degrees clockwise so that your video is technically upright. And then you're going to add 420 to the top and bottom on each side and subtract 420 from the left and right on each side, all right? And that way your widescreen video is now set up so that it's vertical but still wide when you go to upload to Instagram TV. So if you have any questions, leave a comment down below. I hope you enjoyed this, and I'll see you guys later.